Welcome to Menti B Psych Genius, your go-to corner of YouTube where psychiatry meets lo-fi and we break down the brain without breaking your brain. Today, we're diving into one of the most chaotic, misunderstood, and honestly fascinating corners of the DSM-5, personality disorders, 3 clusters, 10 disorders, a sprinkle of drama. Let's get into it. So, first things first, what even is a personality disorder? In simple terms, they're deep rooted patterns of thinking, feeling, and behaving that are so rigid and unhelpful, they mess with your social, work, and personal life. And no, having a weird little quirk doesn't count. These patterns have to be persistent, pervasive, and problematic. To help us make sense of it all, the DSM-5 divides them into 3 juicy categories: Cluster A, weird; Cluster B, wild; and Cluster C, worried. Let's break them down. Here's the vibe check for each cluster. Cluster A, think eccentric, suspicious, socially detached. Cluster B, emotional dramatic, unpredictable, your reality showcast. And Cluster C, anxious, cautious, and low-key exhausted from overthinking. Now that we've got the lay of the psych land, let's start with Cluster A. Cluster A is lovingly referred to as the weird bunch, and not in a fun I collect crystals way, but more of a why do they talk to their toaster energy. Let's meet them. Paranoid personality disorder. These folks trust no one, not you, not me, not even their houseplants. They're constantly suspicious, assume people are out to get them, and read betrayal into every text message. In a group project, they're the one triple checking who gets credit. Schizoid personality disorder. Now this person genuinely doesn't care. Emotionally flat, prefers to be alone, and has zero interest in small talk. Imagine a person so chill they're practically invisible, but like on purpose. Schizotypal personality disorder. Ah yes, the eccentric wizard of the DSM. Magical thinking, odd beliefs, awkward behavior. They're that one person who believes in psychic energy and also wears it as a necklace. Next up, we've got the real showstoppers, Cluster B. If Cluster A is the introverts table, Cluster B is the stage. Antisocial personality disorder. This one isn't just bad boy vibes. We're talking manipulative, reckless, and lacking remorse. They'll lie, cheat, steal, and look good doing it. It's like crime, but make it charming. Borderline personality disorder. This one's intense. Emotions that go from 0 to 100 in a second. Unstable relationships, identity crises, and a deep fear of abandonment. One moment it's, I love you. The next moment it's, don't ever leave me or I'll self-destruct. Histrionic personality disorder. They're the main character, always. These folks crave attention like it's oxygen, dramatic, expressive, and kind of exhausting at parties. If you don't compliment them, they might cry, or monologue, or both. Narcissistic personality disorder. And now our royal guest, the narcissist. Exaggerated sense of self-importance, need for admiration, and absolutely allergic to criticism. They don't just want compliments, they expect them, with a standing ovation. And now we land in Cluster C, the anxious squad. These folks are the overthinkers, people pleasers, and perfectionists. Basically, med students in personality disorder form. Avoidant personality disorder. Wants friends but fears rejection like it's a virus. Socially inhibited, self-conscious, and always assuming they're being judged. Would rather disappear than be seen messing up. Dependent personality disorder. This person can't make a decision without backup. They constantly seek reassurance, avoid responsibility, and cling to others like it's their job. If they had a motto, it'd be, should I do this? Or should you tell me what to do? Obsessive compulsive personality disorder, OCPD. Not to be confused with OCD. This is about perfectionism, control, and a need for order so intense it's basically a religion. They alphabetize their sock drawer and enjoy it. All right, let's do a speed round before your brain logs off. Cluster A, paranoid, schizoid, schizotypal. Weird cluster B, antisocial, borderline, histrionic, narcissistic. Wild cluster C, avoidant, dependent, OCPD, worried, mnemonic time. A for awkward B, for bold C, for cautious print it. Memorize it, whisper it to yourself during psych rounds. You're welcome. That's your DSM-5 crash course wrapped in sass and synapses. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe for more psych content with extra serotonin. And hey, next time someone says you're being dramatic, just say, actually, that's cluster B. Stay curious, stay grounded, and I'll see you in the next one.